Hello, wildlings. Welcome back to Wild Whimsy, your favorite channel for try-it-yourself things. I am Deedles, and this is Faye.
Hello.
This month, we are going to be tackling wood burning. Woo-hoo. What a very exciting world today. So we'll talk about that during Deedles' deep dive. And so for now, we'll just kind of chat a little bit about our experiences with it.
Which is next to nothing for me.
Really?
I bought the the tool to do it, and it has sit in this package for probably about 10 years now. Wow. So, yeah, I think I originally bought it to try it out on leather.
Oh, yeah.
And it was finished leather, not vegetan or whatever. And it didn't burn really well, so back in the drawer it went, and it has been sitting. So,
perfect.
My experience.
I have a variety of different experiences, mostly just from getting the kit and doing the thing as we do. But years and years and years ago, and then over time, like getting to experiment with the high-end quality tools as well as your hobby style tools, and learning different techniques, but also recently learning new techniques, right?
Okay,
so now it's perfect time for Deedles deep dive. Let's do it. So in my deep dive, I've learned that wood burning, or pyrography.
Oh,
pyrography. It's a big word. It comes from the Greek pyro. And Greek pyre and graphos, meaning fire writing. Super fun. I love the way it translates. It's very cool.
It's kind of very literal almost.
They also called it poker work. So this is 17th century, right? So that's why I was like, wow, that's not very old.
Right, yeah, it's not.
Compared to what we're used to, mosaics were thousands of years old versus using this type of technique for aesthetics did not become really popular until the 17th century.
Wow.
So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, during the Han Dynasty, the Chinese knew all about it. And they had their own techniques for it, and applying it to their art world.
Right.
There are theories and talks about prehistory and prehistoric man using the charred remains from fires and stuff to draw on cave walls and things.
Right.
Not the same thing. No. So I'm like, it's a good stretch.
Charcoal.
But it's not, it's
drawing.
Yes.
Really.
It's still, it
wasn't burning into the rock or anything like that.
Right.
Like making indentations.
Yeah.
As far as we know anyways.
Unless there's some petrified wood left with their signature in it, right? I don't know. So that being said, it would reach the highest standard. So what would qualify for your art purchase or for it being a super duper thing, like high standards is all the words I got. I'm like,
high standards.
Okay. That's nice. But it would reach a height, I guess, in the 19th century, and then kind of we've been on like a plateau since. It's there, but it's not like, it's kind of like mosaics, right? There's all kinds of things to do with pyrography. That's for sure. And so for today, like in today's 21st century-ness. It is a traditional folk art from Europe, Romania, Poland, Hungary, but also found in Argentina and South America.
So good.
Our
I wonder who brought it to who.
I know, right? It's interesting to think about. Could have done a deeper dive, I suppose, during this part, because there wasn't very much information I could have looked at.
Because that's a pretty good distance between the two regions.
There is.
So who brought it to who?
Right, or did they do it at the same time?
Do it at the same time. Yeah, right. And just coincidentally, coinkydinks.
Right.
That, they both discovered it at the same time or practiced it at the same time.
Okay, wildlings, put it down in the comments.
Right, yeah.
If you find out who did it first and who did it first. Yeah. The Europeans or the South Americans. Let us know. Yeah. That'd be super great.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can end the debate forever.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Who did it better would be like Europe, South America, or the Chinese.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying.
Right.
Who had the best techniques. And so during the dive, I also learned about the different types of wood that are best for burning. Like in my backyard again, I use whatever I can find lying around, right? Whether it has been treated, stained, doesn't matter. I would find it and I would do stuff with it. Yeah. I'm like, burn it, right?
Burn it, yeah.
It's not safe. Please get untreated wood. Get wood like basswood, birch, poplar's a really good one. Cherry. Yeah. Those are the recommended woods for wood burning. I have wood burned into cedar, which is a supremely lovely smell. That's what I was just so you know, if you're like a sensory person, smelling the cedar as it burns and you're putting, words or pictures onto it is something else.
Right.
It smells really good. So either way, all these woods, I enjoy the smell. But you have to be cautious. So there are some hazards, obviously. We'll get there when I start talking about equipment and stuff, and we'll make sure that we list the safety precautions. We are not professionals. So we always say that. Yeah. And so the way that I do it is probably not safe for anybody. But yes, please, always with any project, take caution. So the equipment would be a soldering iron type situation. So here's your soldering iron. And it's called a solid point burner. So what that means is that the tip of my piece that is like, we have little tiny, I don't know if we can see.
Tiny
little tips. Yeah. And they're usually solid brass. And so it's called a solid point burner because it is has an electrical element and one temperature. So it'll heat up to one temperature. You can't control the temperature. This is just it's an on and off switch. That's all it is. Yeah. And then you have a wire nib burner, which is, I don't have that. I wish, because it's beautiful. It's controlled temperature, but it's also the pricier side of wood burning life. But it's easier. So these hobby kits and things like that are harder to learn and work with. Yeah, I recommend doing it the hard way because then when you figure out this is something you want to do and you go invest the money into a beautiful, like the wire nib machine, right? It is now like so much easier, and you're like, whoa, that's like butter. Yeah, so beautiful. Like it's true. Yeah, yeah. The difference in tools is just is starkly amazing. Again, the little hobby ones are perfect and they're just fine. You have to have a lot of more patience to work with them versus the nibs, the wire nibs, because you get, there's thousands of them to change to do what lines you're looking for. Also it's temperature controlled. So that's like a big bonus right there, is those two things. It's like being able to have it hot when you need it hot and to lower the temp when you're doing a lighter line, for instance, in shading or something. Oh, okay. You want to burn less for the lighter. Yeah. The lighter you go. Yeah. Yep. And laser cutters. Well, obviously, we don't have a laser cutter, but they're freaking cool. So if you ever get the chance, I'm sure there's a video on YouTube. Check it out because it's super cool to watch lasers burn wood.
It doesn't follow our 0 to 500.
No, because we'd have to have the budget for it, right? Yeah, I know. That's more an automated system. It's not, hands. Yeah. The other two like if I could go, and get the funding, I would do the 0 to 500 and get get the wire nib one and show it off and be like, this is the coolest machine in the world.
Yeah.
Both wood and leather are viable options. Again, use the list of woods that I recommended earlier. You can use other woods. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying the ones that I listed are easier and will show your contrast better from your dark shading to your lighter stuff and all that. And then leathers, you want untreated leather, but you also want it the same as the wood. You want to keep them light. I mean, it's up to you to choose, again, if you're burning on untreated leather, you won't have to worry about dyes. You won't have to worry about anything like that. Yeah. And a good rule of thumb with wood burning and leather burning is to do all of your coloring and all of that extra stuff after you get the burning done. Do not put your varnish on your piece and then decide, I got to fix that line because, I mean, just chemically and fumes wise, it isn't safe. So here we are into the safety. Yeah. Well ventilated area. If you can, a carbon fan. So the fan blows away from you, but it has a carbon filter on it, and it will be, so you're drying, like this on your thing. Your fan will be right here. It'll suck the smoke away from you and blow it away. Okay. If you don't have the filter part, that's fine. Use a desk fan. Same thing. Face the fan away from you. Okay. So it doesn't, one, cool your surface because you want it to be, you want the hot there. Right. And two, blow it in your face. Right. Yeah. It needs to blow away during now. So it's summertime. It's perfect time to, do wood burning outdoors. Yeah. Wood burning in the garage, with the doors open, that kind of thing. Wintertime, you're going to, find a window that you haven't taped shut because you live in the winter, you live in snowy areas. Yeah. And need to keep the heat in. It's true. And do that unless it's a really nice winter day, which we do get those too. You can go outside and do it, right? On occasion. Yep, we do. So yes, ventilate. Because wood dust too is also bad for you, especially if the wood has been treated. Again, I don't recommend it, but if all you have lying around is a piece of, PT, and it's the perfect size, right? Pressure treated wood, go for it. I mean, right. Don't let me stop you. Like I'm just telling you how to be cautious. It's up to you. You enjoy toxic fumes, go for it. For sure. Yeah. So, and that's what I found with the leather too. The leather that I was trying, it was already processed, finished, and had its, so the chemicals when you were burning, just what leather burning has a distinct smell to it. Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. Yeah. So definitely untreated leather and vegetan is a good one. Nice to use. Nice. Yeah. I didn't know that part about the. Yep. Yeah. Yep. So there's something called fractal burning. Now this one is the one where it's very dangerous. It has resulted in deaths. It's using high voltage. Yes, I'm not kidding. Wow. So this is part of my dive as well. I learned this and I'm like, oh my God. But I've seen it. There are YouTube videos out there with people doing it. Yep. And it's a high voltage electricity shooting through the board, doing these beautiful fractal designs. Yeah. I mean, they're gorgeous, but it's so volatile. Right. I'm like, I would have to get lessons from the professional. Right. Like this is the part where I couldn't go from 1 to 5 like we do. Right. We have to do each step of the ladder for this process. Yeah. I enjoy my life. So I'm just, it's humongous safety thing. Not willing to die for a craft. Exactly. I don't want that on my tombstone. Died wood burning. Right. So the kits come with you. You have a soldering iron. So if you have a soldering iron, you're already halfway there, and you can just go buy the tips. They're pretty much just a screw in tip. They do take these type take a long time to cool and heat.
Yeah, right.
It's solid piece of brass, so it takes a minute. Yeah. With the wire nibs, it's about 30 seconds of heating and cooling times. But,
oh, wow.
You know, like
really,
these ones are more of a couple minutes.
Yeah.
It also comes with a branding thing. So this, they come in different styles. This is one. This is another style. All very similar. Right. One of them doesn't have the on-off switch. This switch here.
Right.
Instead, it just plugs in and automatically comes on. So be aware of that if you buy these. To pay attention to whether it is like a hot glue gun. Plug it in and it's already on, or do I have an on-off switch where I can control when it turns on and when it turns off?
Yeah.
Most of the kits come with the tiny little pieces. So here's a baggie of all the little pieces, parts. They have the different types of tips on and stuff that you can use. This one here is the teardrop tip. I use these for the very tip of it for super detailed lines, and then filling in. You just flatten it, kind of like it's kind of like stamping leather, but it's burning the wood in that manner. And then
gives you some shapes.
Yeah. Then we have some branding chips. So here I pulled out this little swoosh thing. Yeah. You would just stick it in the little branding holder and then turn it on to heat. The whole thing heats up and you go along and you brand your, do whatever. You can order these as well. That's fine. You can order them. You can design them and order them. Yeah. So if we wanted ones for Faye Wild's Creative Studio, we could totally order it.
Oh, wow.
You can get it any size so that it can clip into
that's so cool.
This little thing.
Yeah.
But it can also be a separate twist on, and it can be, I've seen them like large coins with the, large circle or, excuse me, rectangles. I think you can order them.
Oh, that's so cool.
Have them made.
I didn't know that you could do that.
Attach them to your, this.
Yeah.
Not sure if they come with the wire nib type burners. You'd have to look into what type of burner you're using to brand and stuff. But I just know that you can, purchase that. Yeah. Some kits like mine came with all the different pieces of wood with the grains going in multiple directions, so you can practice going over the grains because wood. Many different grains, and when you're going, let's say this one, right? It looks like mountains and stuff. You're bumping over each year that tree was alive, and the first step is sanding. So you want to sand as flat as you can get, 200 grit sandpaper or lower. Yeah. And that'll get you a nice smooth surface, even though when you start burning, you'll feel those bumps again. Yeah. And then with these really cool, I like the ribbed kind of look. And it's just knowing your wood. Pay attention to it. Look at kind of where your grains are going. You're probably going to have a straight line that's going to bump a lot, or you're going to go with the grain and it's going to be beautiful. Right. So it all depends on how you orient your wood, what kind of wood. My kit also came with really cool little stencil practice things. I love it. For beginners like Faye here, she could trace the lines and do shading and learn how to do all that on this already drawn out picture.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Super cute. Also got some untreated leather samples for leather burning. So most of your kit, a lot of kits come with it, and so they'll come with all the tips. One of the kits that I looked at I think it was Walmart. I was just walking by and whatever. And it had the soldering iron, 10 different tips. It even had stain, like little tray of different colored stains for afterward.
Neat.
So one of the biggest tips, though, like this is a found piece of wood. It's a project that I was working on for a friend, and I did not sand first. And so there is a thin layer of coating on here, like a polyurethane or whatever it is. And so all of this was really hard to get to happen. And then it's chemicals. And so as you're going, the chemicals are melting off and clustering on your iron here. So it's more of a frequent cleaning, and it's more of a, always remember sand first, sand during, sand after. Like just do the sanding. Especially if you find a piece of wood in your garage and you're not sure, and you're like, oh, that's the perfect shape and size, which I love. It is. Right. But yes, making sure that there's no, stain and stuff. If there is, it's fine. Just make sure you sand. Right. And so those projects I've also done. I've created a big giant horse scene for a bar. A friend of mine built this bar. Wow. And I painted a horse scene on it or painted, sorry. I burned. And so that was something that, that's amazing. The biggest project I've ever done with wood burning. And it took days and days and weekends out of my life, which I'm not going to ever take back. It was great. It was an awesome experience. It was really fun. And I was, very honored to be asked to do so. Right. And then all the way down to little names on little tags. Yeah. We do the Society for Creative Anachronisms, and we do site tokens. Yep. And so I've done, all kinds of site tokens over the years. Those were fun. Yep. And so, it's really fun. It's meditative. Smells good. Ventilate, but it smells good. Right. Lots of techniques, lots of different ways. There's a standard 7 techniques or whatever, 6 techniques that are standard to wood burning. I'm just now learning them. Again, I just pick up the thing and go. I've never learned techniques. I've never learned. Yeah. So if you take a look at my work here, Faye can vouch. Some of the lines are really deep because I thought by pushing harder, it's gonna burn faster and take longer and stuff. But that isn't the case. They're low and light. Like your temperature is on low, and you're lightly touching the board, and it'll burn. You just have to go over that line or go slow, light and slow, light and slow. This isn't a fast project as far as, you can draw a line with a pen. This is a little bit all right, for me, I equate it to painting lines. Yeah. Because you have to take your time to paint that line, the detail line or whatever. And so this is the same. It's you take that, it's a delicately slow, depending on how dark you want it, process. Right. And it's not about pressure at all. It's all about how long you're taking to cross the board with with whatever nib you're using. I probably would have done the same thing. Press down. Yeah. For sure, because you get that deep line. Yeah, and you can feel it. So when we get into our next video, we'll learn about techniques and lines and practice using our tools, because it is a learning curve. Yeah. I don't want to discourage anybody from giving it a try and trying to get beyond that, the frustrating part. And that's the patience. You got to have a tiny bit of patience for this. Well, luckily I have lots of wood at home to practice on. Yeah. Because we're building that pallet she shed. Oh, cool. Yeah. And then we have all the pallet ends and stuff like that he's cut off. So I was and it's untreated pallet wood. Just putting that out there. It's untreated. Careful. Untreated. But they're just little blocks about this big. Perfect. And I was just going to sand them down. Yep. And then bring them in so that we can practice on them and stuff. Absolutely. So before we do,
something that we want, nice that we want to do, we have some practice blocks that we could do.
Perfect. That'll be in our next video where we'll try techniques, find out what kind of pressure, and to try to do our best to maintain that pressure.
Yeah.
But also learning how to, the slower the line is, the darker it's going to be.
Okay.
So because it's taking more time to burn. So it's burning dark. And then if you just lightly touch it, you get a very less, a more, how do I even say that? You get a less burnt area. There we go.
Burnt area,
How do I say that?
So you can do the shading that way that you were talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are different techniques to shading and stuff and everything. Like, one of the ladies, I'll have to link in the description. I'm sorry that I forgot her name. Burn something super great. She does school as well, so she does classes.
Okay.
And so I learned one of her shading techniques, but I've also seen it done elsewhere where it takes the rounded tip that I showed you earlier, which is the one that I use most frequently. It just looks like a pencil. Looks like a pencil. And so you would take this and you just
that one,
you dot it. And so again, the dot is there. The longer it's there, the darker the dot.
Okay.
And so I enjoy that technique. I think it's a really fun shading technique.
Yeah.
There's also the one with the teardrop that I mentioned, and it's like it's it'd take a forever thing.
Right.
But anyway, your different tips will give you different results. As far as line work and things like that. But should be fun, I think, especially when we get into, learning it and learning the wood.
Right.
The big thing is to be zen with your wood.
To be zen.
To be zen with the tool.
Yes.
And to kind of know that heat and wood are both grumpy. Yeah. And they're going to go and do what they want to do.
Right.
And to force them to do what you want to do that's the goal.
Right. Right. So my project, because I bought this for Mosaic, which is my cow. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, I love that cow. Like nice Jersey cow
with flowers. I was going to do Mosaic, but then once we started talking about wood burning, I was like, because Mosaic would be really hard to do on this cow. I think it'd be okay. I think it would look cool, but after what I went through with the boots, I'm like, maybe wood burning it.
I think it would look really cool.
Coloring it afterwards.
Learning your technique, or learning the techniques and stuff, applying them to that. Yeah. And then, because, Faye's all about the color and stuff like that. And so that's the after. So always burn your stuff first, and then add your sealants, add your colors, add your, whatever's after.
Yeah. I'm just not a black and white person. I don't like grays and black and whites and stuff. Stuff, tattoos are colored.
So I really like brands and things like that. So if we were to do wood products, I point back here because some of the kits that we're making to go on our website for sale are made with the wood boxes. And I was like, if we could, instead of painting our logo on, just brand it. Just a nice, cool homemade touches, I think.
Manchego cheese boxes, if anybody's ever had Manchego cheese. I don't think I've ever had, but yeah.
I think I've had the cheese, but the boxes are dang cool.
Yeah, they are.
So send us your wood boxes. We love them.
Right.
So there's it's going to be very exciting. I haven't chosen anything. We did talk a little bit about, so she has the cow over here, and it has been outlined for her, and I feel like it was lightly burned into the wood.
Yeah.
So boom. But when using pen and pencil, know that pencil does not like to be erased from wood. It hates even going on the wood. But if you get a soft lead and a good eraser, a gum eraser, La Goma. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Spanish. I loved learning art terms in Spanish. Anyway, so you get yourself a Goma and you have a light HB pencil, and then it should come off. They do like you can print on transfer paper. Ink is a little remember it's chemicals, and could bleed in to your wood.
That's true. Yeah, I can see that.
So that's why you want to use the graphite, but you want to use it and you don't want to press down in. I have a heavy hand when it comes to drawing.
Right. Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff that I've done, it has I think this is the token I was working on. It has a light circle instead of a gouge, because I like to gouge. Make sure my lines are there, right? That's just. I'd be an awful tattooist unless you really like a heavy hand.
Yeah, unless you like a lot of pain.
Because I love to grind it in there. So for me, the lessons that I'm going to learn are how to have a lighter hand.
Yeah.
How to keep that steady. How to work better with that. So I'm improving and honing my skills. Yeah. Whereas we're building skills for Faye here. And so hopefully... you'll enjoy it just as much as I do. It's a very meditative, smelly, right? So it's an aromatic thing for me. Yeah, I love the smell of wood. Walking into my garage is one of my favorite things.
Right. I think it'll be exciting. Me
too. I think it'll.
Now that I'm thinking about it, might be a little labor intensive.
A little bit. Yeah. A little bit. Just one of those things where we get winter here. We get winter here for 6 months.
Yeah, right.
It's just
plenty of time for crafting.
What can I do in the winter time? So these are all things we're learning now so that we can do them over the winter. Yeah. And have more detailed projects and things. Summertime is extremely busy for all of us, so we're just kind of when do we fit this in? But
plenty of projects built up for fall and winter. So
for sure, it'll be great.
Things finally slow down for us around end of August, beginning of September, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
And so, although I know of 3 things going on in September already, so I know.
But
I know.
September on our channel will be,
tired
a great time, and we'll have our first interviews with women in business in our neighborhood, and our community, and outside of our community. Yep. It's going to be a great. I can't wait for the fall edition. Yeah. I can't wait to do fall projects.
Yeah. Halloween.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Halloween.
Yes, Halloween is super coming, and we can start working on stuff now.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
maybe I'll pick a Halloween something to do for burning wood.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But the next time we come back, we're going to do some techniques. We're going to practice with our tools. Yep. And I will show you, I'll bring something that I'm going to do, whether it's a drawing that I create or something that I buy. We'll see. And then we will go on our 0 to 5th gear, get her done. Yeah. It should be a great time. Again, a little more relaxing from the, it's not as labor intensive as our mosaics, but it's not as relaxing as cardboard furniture. Right. So it's kind of in between. Yeah. It'll be a good time.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
All right. Join us next time.
All right.
Thanks for being here, and stay well.